friend, Lisa Renee from LisaReneeOnline.com. Today I'm going to talk about one of the things that hinders us in our business, and that's consistency. So I'm going to share with you a trick to help you become more consistent in your daily business activities. Stick around. So today I'm going to talk about one of the things that hinders us in our daily business activities, and that's being consistent. We all struggle with it, whether it be us as individuals, myself included, or us as a team. We all have problems with being consistent in our business and our money-making activities. So I'm going to share with you a tip that can help you be more consistent. I recently went to a conference for my company, and when we left, those things pump you all up. You get all this exciting energy, and they should. That's what they're for, right? But when we were getting ready to leave, one of my fellow team members came up to me, and he was like, I'm going to start making 20 phone calls a day, and I'm going to really hit this hard. And I started thinking about what he was saying, and think about this. He was not making any phone calls prior to this conference. So I thought, how realistic is this goal that he's setting? Now, let me get this straight. I really believe in setting high goals and really unrealistic goals. That's what they're for, right? Dream big. But when it comes to expectations, I think that they should be a little bit more realistic, because if we set unrealistic expectations, what happens? We don't meet them, right? So if we've got a team member or even yourself, if you go from making absolutely no phone calls, which are your money-making activities, to setting a goal or an expectation of making 20 phone calls a day, you might be able to keep up with it for 5 days, maybe 10 days. But after that, what happens? You eventually realize that you can't keep up with that goal because you don't maybe have enough people that you've got on your list to call, or you went from 0 to now 20 and you don't have the stamina to keep up with that goal, so you end up quitting. And then you get the overwhelming feeling of failure, so you just quit, and then you feel extremely defeated. So you go from this awesome drive to succeed to now this overwhelming feeling of failure. So you end up quitting, and then you get defeated. So what I suggest, and my tip to you, is to set realistic expectations. So if you weren't making any phone calls, set a goal and an expectation of making 2 phone calls a day. We can all do that, right? So set your goal for 2 phone calls and make those 2 phone calls consistently for a month. And then after that month, if you're meeting that goal, it's much nicer to go to bed at night when you've actually made your 2 phone calls. You can go to bed knowing that you've done what you set out to do. So when you've done that consistently for a month at a time, then after that month, reevaluate. If after that month you think, I can still do these 2 phone calls and that's all I have time to do, then keep doing that for another month. If after that month you think, I can handle doing 3 phone calls or 4 phone calls, then increase your goal and stick with that for another 30 days. But make your goals realistic and stick with them. The key to consistency. I promise you it'll work every time. If I gave you some value today, please feel free to like and share. And also head over to my blog page at LisaReneeOnline.com, and you can grab my 6 common objections and how to overcome them. Again, that's LisaReneeOnline.com. We'll see you again next time. Always become a professional life liver today. Thanks.